Deli with the sauce.
What's up, guys? So here we go again. Just wanted to come on here and touch on the recent events that have happened here. Um, we'll start off with the Claude Giroux trade to Florida from Philly. So, I mean, as a basically lifelong Philadelphia Flyers fan, I'd be remiss if I didn't speak on the trade since it involves the former now captain, and I guess we'll see what happens. Who's going to get the C now? I mean, if I were to put a grade on it, I'd probably say like C minus, because I mean, you had to give up a couple of depth players that Florida might use, and then you get rid of your long-standing captain, and I don't know, just I feel like the whole season was just a fugazi with just a prolonged losing streaks, and then we're sitting here giving Claude Giroux a fugazi 1,000 game celebration when everybody knows that A, they're not making the playoffs, and B, that the guy's getting traded. So I don't know, man. I had a whole like bad vibe feeling about that whole thing. So I don't know. I think we got fleeced in the deal now. I know that Buddy's hands were tied to GM Fletcher, because that was like Drew's preferred destination. He didn't want to go anywhere else, and yada yada. But I don't know, man. Not a fan of it. I think Giroux sort of handcuffed him on purpose, and whatever. I mean, if he was leaving, he has the right to choose where his destination should be. But I don't know. Could have done a lot better from Florida, man. Could have gotten like a better prospect. I haven't even heard of this Owen Tippett kid, so I don't know, man. It's rough. C minus for me. Not a fan. So that's my take on the whole thing. As far as who should be the next captain, I mean, it depends on who's gonna be on the roster next year. And who's gonna be the coach, right? It should be the coach. That helps. Name the captain or has the most input on who the captain of the team is going to be. And I don't think Mike Yeo is going to be sticking around past this season with the team. So if it were up to me and Scott Lawton's on the team, I think he's kind of a worthy candidate. He's been there for a while. He's got some tenure as a Flyer, but also, he's captained a bunch of, junior teams and winning teams. So could be a good fit there with Philly succeeding Giroux. So guys, yeah, it's my whole take on everything, but I actually wanted to move on to something a little more serious, and that was the passing of Scott Hall. He was on life support. I guess it was a blood clot or something. He was having hip surgery or something, just like from a fall, apparently, surgery or something like that, and complications, blood clot, heart attack, something like that. I mean, you guys can read about all the details specifically that happened to him. But I've been a wrestling observer since probably like the late 90s, early 2000s, and I've watched some Scott Hall matches, and obviously he's well known for that ladder match versus Shawn Michaels. Practically, paved the way for how ladder matches, put the standard for how ladder matches should be, and would end up becoming in the future with the Hardy Boys and the Dudleys and stuff like that. But yeah, man, it was nuts because I've seen a bunch of wrestlers talking about it in podcasts, and none of them really saw it coming. They would always, Ric Flair was saying that when he heard they took him off life support, it was because they thought he was going to pull through, and lo and behold, unfortunately he did not. So gone too soon. I know, he had some issues with addiction and some demons, stuff like that, but everybody spoke highly of him, glowingly of him, and I can even remember back to me playing the WCW NWO Revenge game, the wrestling game on the N64, and picking Scott Hall and Kevin Nash tag team the Outsiders. So, and what basically, like, when they helped start the whole NWO thing, like that basically changed wrestling forever. So if it wasn't for that angle, who knows? It probably wouldn't have spawned DX and the entire Attitude Era. So they certainly had a hand in that, especially Scott Hall with what he was doing in WCW. So gone but not forgotten, that's for sure. He'll be immortalized in the wrestling video game. So, yeah, rest in peace, Scott Hall. So, guys, that's it for me for now. Just wanted to touch on those two things. We'll have lots to get to. I definitely have thoughts on NFL free agency so far. It's been crazy, man. The Jets have done okay, but we'll see what happens. All right, guys, look out for that video. I'm out for now. Peace.
Deli with the sauce.